Welcome to Basketball Heads Live. I'm your host, Glenn Poole Harding. And tonight, we have a very special guest. This basketball head is a Westinghouse and Columbia College JUCO great. He is definitely an official Brownsville legend. His name was ringing bells in the mid-'80s as being one of the top players in Brooklyn as a youngster. On the court, he was a bully. He would back dudes down and hit him with that turnaround Bernard King shot that was oh so crazy. Remember that, cuzzo? At Westinghouse, he played with such players as Joe Jackson, Gerald the General Green, Hassan Ducombe, and who can forget Shane Captain Nappy Drisdom, among others. At Westinghouse, this basketball head was a walking double-double that made opposing teams in the PSL try to find ways to stop him. Summer leagues, it was even crazier. He also attended Columbia College in California, and he's going to fill us in with the blanks on that. Now, a filmmaker, he will bring his talents to the big screen. Without further ado, help me welcome to the show, my guy, Westinghouse and Columbia College great and Brownsville legend, Keith Stroud.
Y'all ready? Yes. You have just stepped into the world of chaos, where everybody goes hard. Come on. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. East Coast. Go hard. West Coast. Go hard. Midwest. Go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody. Get online, buy your tickets, cause the game about to start.
What up, fam?
What up, my twin?
All right, you know how that go. Listen, I know y'all probably seeing double, right? That's my guy, Keith Stroud, official Brownsville legend, Brooklyn legend. Man, listen, he gonna fill you in on this story. Man, telling you, I used to hear the story like, yo, Pooh, yo, it's this kid down at Westinghouse, looks similar to you, man, but yo, he got game, yo. Y'all style's a little bit different, but yo, you put the ball in his hands, you can just count it. And from there on, man, I was hearing about you before I even met you or before I even knew who you were, brother. Trust me.
Yeah, I know.
For sure. I'm not even fronting. This is real talk. And everybody on here that know.
Yeah.
Y'all, so what's up? You good?
Yeah, man. Excuse my appearance, man, but I caught that COVID on the 15th, kid, and yo, I wish I don't nobody, kid. You know what I'm saying? That shit almost killed me, kid, for real. I spent like 8 days in the hospital, lost about 40 pounds. I'm just really getting back together, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody, excuse my opinion, they know I don't keep myself like this. I stay tight.
That's right.
I keep it tight. See, I'm wearing my roll tie. You know what I'm saying? We beat the brakes off of Ohio State.
Yeah. Listen, brother. Football season is, oh, man. Them guys are definitely doing their thing despite what's going on. Salute to all those guys out there on the gridiron. For sure. Your son played, right?
Yeah, he played.
We'll get into that. We'll definitely get into that. All right. Yo, my guy, I'm glad you're here. Blessed to have you, man. For sure.
Thanks.
Yeah. Who introduced you to the game?
Introduced to the game? Know what it was? Nobody really introduced you to the game because where I'm from in Brownsville, like my complex was loaded. Where I'm from, Plaza, loaded from Larry Washington, from George Johnson, You know what I'm saying? Because there was this guy named Joel, and it was an agent. So he had Fly, he had World, he had Georgia. When I say he had everybody, and he was just sending a lot of guys from my projects to Laurinburg. So really, it's just a game. I was just watching the game as like 7 years old, going to BRC, and then like at 9 years old, Fly was taking me to his games in Rucker.
Fly was taking you to his games in the Rucker?
And Rucker at 9. Yeah, at 9 years old.
Yo, you had a front row seat to some shit that people can only read about.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
They can't even see a lot of that on video right now. Yeah. What was that experience like for you?
Man, let me tell you something. When Fly used to take me, like, I didn't really understand the game of basketball. I just was there. Because only why Fly used to take me, because our birthday was the same date.
Wow.
So that's why, he used to take me up there. It wasn't like I was going to, I was into basketball, because I wasn't really into basketball. I was just going to watch him.
Right.
But who really introduced me to the game of basketball was Ted Gustis. Did Miss All-Stars. That was that's when I really started getting into basketball, because in my projects, like in the backyard projects on Sundays, we used to start like about 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Because 3 o'clock on Saturdays, Saturdays, we used to watch Kung Fu flicks.
That's right.
So we used to get our games in early. They go watch Kung Fu flicks and come back outside.
They come back out. Wow. That's so real.
So I wasn't really.
It just wasn't in my neighborhood. That was going on all over the city, man. That's real.
So we used to get out Saturday mornings, play basketball, go watch Kung Fu flicks, go back out. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. So did you play like junior high school ball, like after?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's go back. Because I guess at 9 years old, you just trying to figure out what you're watching.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you remember some of the guys you got a chance to see play besides Fly, which is enough?
No. I saw the GOAT play. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really know who the GOAT was until I went to Laurinburg. That's when I really found out who the GOAT was. You know what I'm saying? I never saw Dr. J play up there. I saw Joe Hammond play up there. You know what I'm saying? Who else I saw play up there? I never saw Kareem play up there. That was really. I saw Petey play one time. I saw Petey play with Fly against Fly one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he that good?
Hey, Pooh, I can't really tell you. Matter of fact, Bernard Harden too. Yeah, right. Bernard Harden too, Rick. But Pooh, I really wasn't watching the game.
Bernard Harden, yeah.
I really wasn't watching the game, Pooh. I wasn't. I just traveled with Fly.
Because at 9 years old, you can't really.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fly used to take me up there, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really watch the game. But I was there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a Brownsville guy, man. How did you end up at Westinghouse?
Well, no, really, originally, I was at Eli Whitney. I was there with Moses Scary, Ted Chestnut, and Lewis. We all was freshmen, right? And what happened was they put me on JV, and I was busting half of the guys their ass. So the guy put me on JV. And what I did was like, I left. Because I think Willie was there with me. It was me, Willie. Willie was there with me, then Willie left. It was me, Willie, Antoine Lewis. Like I said, Antoine Lewis is there.
Right.
When they put me on JV, I left and went to Westinghouse. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Matter of fact, no, this is what happened.
This is basketball and breaking news. Because I didn't even know this.
This is what happened. I was playing hooky, and it was a pizza parlor on Johnson Street. And I walked in the pizza parlor, and Hirsch saw me. And Hirsch was like, "You go to Westinghouse?" I was like, "Nah." I said, "I go to Whitney, but I'm trying to transfer because I wanted to go to Canarsie." So he was
Makes sense.
I was wanting to go to Canarsie. He was like, "No, come to Westinghouse." So then he was like, "Well, I got Lloyd Daniels, and I said, Lloyd Daniels. I said, hold on. I knew Lloyd Daniels since I was 10. How you
Right,
know Lloyd
right,
Daniels?
right.
So he was like, that was he was telling me. So I was like, cool. So he was like, listen, all right, I want you to come on Monday. Bring your moms and everything. So my mom went to Westinghouse, and I got in. And that was Gerald Green. That was Gerald Green, Joe Jackson, Kevin Boyden, Buck came over, Hugh Smart. That was all the Aham guys that transferred
Yes.
to Westinghouse. I think that was Gerald Green junior year, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah, because he left the ham. Yeah, because he played 2 years. Yeah.
Junior year when I got there. Buck Cater was there, Warren Faulkner. It was this other kid, and I used to be busting his ass. He was a big dude. I think Joe don't probably know. Gerald probably know. He was I forgot his name. He was a tall, light-skinned kid. We used to be playing in the gym on
Bring the phone down. Bring the phone back down. There you go.
Yeah. So Gerald Green, I forgot his name, but
right. And you wasn't having. You like, if I'm busting his ass, I belong in his spot.
I was a freshman. You know what I'm saying? I was a freshman when I got there.
And salute to Hirsch too, man, because God knows, which way things go if you don't meet Hirsch in that barbershop,
Mm-hmm.
And then we even connect you with Lloyd, and we're gonna talk about the LG games. We need to talk about that.
Joe got him. Kevin Boyd. You right, Joe. Joe remember big light skinned Kevin Boyd.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he was the dude you was just whipping his ass. He deserved to be on the team as a freshman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was like, Kevin Boyd's about 6'9", 6'10", about that height. But he was stocky. That's to kill him.
So you was busting guys bigger than you. So you was doing this shit early on. You was busting guys ass bigger than you early on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
What's going on, Pete? Yeah.
That's crazy. So early on, once you start to get focused on the game came kind of easy to you.
Yeah, but like I say, I started with Gustus at Dittman's All Stars, and we played in one tournament, and it was always Rochdale Village tournament. That's the only tournament that we played in when I was playing with Ted Gustus. Rochdale Village. We go out there every Saturday. And we used to play against. I used to play against all the Queens cats. All the Queens cats. BJ, Greg Johnson, Greg Smith. Who else I used to play with Queens? Oh man.
You named some hitters, DJ.
Brian Walker. Dang, a lot of cats. We used to play in that Rochdale. That Rochdale tournament was like, it was a Queens tournament.
Right.
I played with Bimmy. I used to play against who else? Oh man.
What's the name?
Brown.
A couple of people hit me up because I put out a post asking guys, was Bimmy really good? Because I heard him always talk about him playing basketball.
Yeah. Bimmy was good.
And then I spoke to guys, Shaw, my guy LeBron Mapp. It was like, early on, he was doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure, Jackson guy.
Yeah, Bim was good. Yeah, Bim definitely was good.
Wow. So when you was coming up, I guess Fly was the best guy in the neighborhood.
Yeah, Fly was the best guy. Fly was the best. But like I said, kid, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. My complex, if them dudes didn't go to criminals, we would have had a lot of pros out of my complex. I'm telling you, my complex was tough.
Right.
Because like my whole project went to Laurinburg. Like my whole projects went to Laurinburg. Everybody, because like the plug was from this guy named Joel. He was an agent. When I say he had everybody, and he was from everybody in Laurinburg. Like my whole complex went to Laurinburg. And you play ball and you didn't graduate high school, you went to Laurinburg.
It's funny that you say that because February 1st, we're gonna start our Black History Month with Charlie Scott.
Okay.
And he was the first guy that, he was one of the first guys that went to Laurinburg, and he was the first black guy to play for North Carolina?
You know, Charlie Scott came to he used to come to Laurinburg. I think he came to Laurinburg one time. I think one day we was in practice, if I'm not mistaken. He came to Laurinburg with Bishop. Came to Laurinburg with Bishop. I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
And we're gonna get to that point too at Laurinburg because I heard you won the state championship down there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we were the only team that went undefeated. We were 34-0.
It's crazy. So how was the years for you at Westinghouse, man?
Like Westinghouse, I played 2 years at Westinghouse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we was loaded.
Yes. Yes.
Loaded.
Every year it seemed like.
But like we had this kid named Sean Kipp. He was from Uptown. We had Buck. We had Derek Stokes. We had we had who else we had on Western House? Shane came my junior year.
Right. He
Shane
did.
Came
Yeah.
my junior year.
Yeah. Later on. Yeah.
Came my South was on the team with me. My cousin Black, Mount Kenny, I forgot his name, man. Magic was on our team.
Magic McFadden, there you go.
Magic was on our team. You know what I'm saying? We had Buck, we had Shannon Shell was on our team.
Yes. Yo, my cousin Kenny Jackson went to Westinghouse, and he would say, yo, these guys are not going to give you no burn because coach is favoring the players. And he was like, and he just riding this dude, Keith Stroud. That's where I heard you first from. My cousin Kenny Jackson.
And
the first one that told me about you.
We take some crazy stuff. Jay-Z tried out for our team, and I made Turk cut him.
Say word.
Word, I made Turk cut him. He tried out for our team. Yeah. And then I forgot.
He wasn't good.
He was okay, but why I got him cut? Because my cousin Black was a freshman. Black started at the point guard. And then I forgot we had Shot. We had Khalil Pops. You know what I'm saying? He played with a.
That's right. Yeah.
But he played in the Kangaroo Classic. Maybe so. Shot only played like 3 games with us. And he played the Kangaroo Classic with us. But, you know what I'm saying? He from Queens, go to the mall, I'm with him. You know what I'm saying? Take somebody's sneakers. He walk off, take somebody's sneakers. So all they saw was me. So the next day we go to school, the dean called me in. And he was with Keith Stroud. It was a guy with Keith Stroud. He was with Keith. Next thing you know, they found out who he was, kicked him out to school.
Wow.
So he didn't play with us. We only played 3 games. We played a couple of scrimmages, and he played Kangaroo Classic. That was it.
Yeah, he didn't go into when we talk, but that's good. That's how you're supposed to be. Let the guy who's supposed to tell a story tell a story.
Yeah, that was it.
That's real.
It wasn't on Khalil. It wasn't on Khalil.
Oh no, that's what I tell people. He wasn't no Khalil, but the kid Shaw had a lot of shake and bake with him, and if somebody was there to work with him, because he had a lot of time to grow, because he was younger. He was one of the younger guys.
He thought it was Pearl.
Yes, he used to call himself Baby Pearl.
He used to call himself Pac-Man.
Yes.
Pac-Man.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So how did it work out for you? They kicked him out. You got the pass?
Yeah, I got the pass. The kid said it wasn't me. He just said that he was with Keith Stroud. So when he was with Keith Stroud, you know what I'm saying? I ain't telling him, but Turk knew.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you're gonna get the guy from Queens first, then you do the guy from Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
True.
But my years at Westinghouse was cool. You know what I'm saying? My 2 years, but couldn't beat y'all. We beat everybody else, but we couldn't beat Lincoln. We get the South Shore.
Let me tell you, bro. I sitting back and watching, because I told Shane, I tell Gerald, Hassan this. Every year when we're about to play y'all, we never was like, we beat them last year, we gonna do it again. We was like, God damn. Again?
Yeah.
Shit. It was like a mountain. And then once we got past y'all, it was like fucking boys.
Yeah.
So people didn't understand how tough our divisions were, just how Brooklyn was back then.
Yeah.
You know, just to get out, you were fighting beasts just to get out of the cage, to
Yeah.
get to that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So besides us, who is your toughest competition?
Our toughest competition outside y'all, Eastern District. Eastern District. Eastern District was tough. They had cause nobody knew about basketball players in Bushwick.
That's right.
They had this point guard. I forgot his name. His name was Buck something. Buck something. He used to kill us. Like we used to go to the wire with them, and we was talented. They used to always go to the wire. Eastern District was like one of our toughest. After y'all, tougher than that. Cause see,
Wow.
boys wasn't our division. It wasn't our
Right,
division.
right. We
Eastern
wound up
District.
playing each other in
Yeah.
the playoffs.
Eastern District was
And you
our
know what's so
toughest.
crazy I always say about y'all? And it's no knock towards Coach Turk because he did all he can do. If you guys had a beast of a coach, whoa,
Yeah.
things would have been a lot different.
Yeah.
Because it all came down, like you said, the end of the game. Those end of the game.
Let me tell you something. No one was on our bench, and he used to always tell Turk. He was the JV coach, Majors. Majors from
Really?
Roberson.
Yeah.
He was our JV coach. And he
Wow.
was always tell Turk never listened to him. It would be Turk, this guy Al Green and Majors. And Majors is always telling Turk stuff to do. Turk never listened to him. Never listened to him.
Yo, that would have been a whole different beast
Never.
if this dude was the coach.
And Majors left, got the head coaching job at Roberson.
Wow.
Majors our JV coach, maybe I think about 2 years. Turk, when I said Turk, he said, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Joe's like he was 100 years old.
You never listen, man. Yeah.
But listen, man, let's salute him because
There we go. You back?
all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I know a lot of guys when we was coming up, look, if they spoke about you, you was official, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think there was only one guy who I think guys was giving a hard time back then, who I know that sticks out to me, was Dwayne Ivory. I think he played for Al Xavier Lutheran. He was like one of the, yes, he was like one of the top players in New York State scoring. And every time we saw him play or played against him, we was just like, word?
Dwayne was a pretty boy. Dwayne,
you know what I'm saying?
And Darryl Wright was pretty boys.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, down in Brooklyn, we bully ball. We want to just get at you.
Yeah.
Who was the guy who asked you bust that everyone was raving about, but when you faced them, it was something different?
When I faced him, only guy I could say, oh man, what's his name again? He was from NA Rock. Oh my God.
Is this an LG tournament?
No. It wasn't an LG tournament. It was in Farragut tournament. What's his name? God damn, man.
What happened?
He was tough. Dang.
What happened? I just want to know what were you doing? Because I already know how you was giving it to him, but what was happening?
Let me tell you something. Like when we was playing, it was going back and forth, join. When I say, I forgot his name, but let me tell you something. All I know he was from Farragut. He was tough. When I say he was tough, he was tough. Like, it was times where, like, he'd guard me, and I had that drop step. Every time I did that drop step, he was right there. Give me that shit. Give me it.
Woo!
Yeah, and I can say that Farragut tournament, I can't forget his name. I'm gonna get his name probably when I get off the phone. Like that was the only really guy that gave it to me in the summer league.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like at high school, like when I'm like 16,
He
17.
he must have scouted you, cause for him to be right there on that turnaround,
Because
that's
in Farragut I was killing. Cause I was playing with this kid named Money.
uh
Farragut. I was on his team. I was killing. I was killing. I was killing.
huh. Vince said what year around?
I'm trying to remember. I think LG tournament was going on too in there.
That Selvin Smith
Yeah.
tournament.
So yeah, I think LG was on that time because Money, I know him from high school. He was a little older than me. And so he was getting a little change and we was playing the LG. And he was like, keep what you gonna play with me in this tournament. I can't remember the name. Can I get the name? I can't remember, Vince. I'm trying to remember, kid. I'm trying to remember. You tell me, because you might know. I can't remember.
Right, right. That's why he's trying to pin down the years.
Yeah, but it was a kid. I'm telling you, it's Pooh. He was tough. I can't,
Yeah, you know that kid who who kind of gave you the problem, but
yeah,
made you get to that next level
yeah.
for sure.
Playing against him in that tournament, and playing against a lot of cats in Farragut, man. Because like a lot of cats in Farragut, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them cats didn't go to school, but it was nice and ball, man.
Yes.
Farragut and Fort Greene had a lot of nice ball players, man. A lot. When I went to Westinghouse, like a lot all the nice cats. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't going to class. They wasn't going to class.
Everyone who went to Westinghouse says that. Yes.
They wasn't going to class. Like if all them cats would have really, really, really went to class, like I mean, like like we probably beat y'all. We probably beat
Yeah,
y'all.
listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Trust me.
Pass. I'm sorry, Stubbs pass.
Oh yes, 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 Dub, yes, Dub. Yeah. Sean was a different kind of a beast because he was a super athlete.
Sean was quiet, man.
Yes.
Sean and Bernard was quiet.
Yes.
Quiet,
Yes.
Sean.
Quiet killer. Quiet killer.
Sean's give me fits, man. Sean's give me fits. You know what I'm saying? Just guarding him. Because Sean was the thing about it was Sean had the package, man.
Yes.
Sean could dribble.
He was strong. He was stronger than most. He was stronger than most in high school. And super athletic.
Yeah. Sean was tough, man. Like I said.
Yeah. Those are our glues right there, for sure.
Yeah, Westinghouse, man.
Right. I could say for my sophomore year, hit that last second shot, and that's when I kind of came into my own.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that was at John School or that South Shore.
Yes. Yeah. Hassan was coming at me. It was okay, too late. Yeah, and I kind of grew a little bit, so yeah, I can see definitely.
I remember one year we played y'all in the playoffs, and y'all beat us at South Shore, and we went outside. It was a rumble, Lincoln against Westinghouse, and I was in the middle of all that. Cause I remember,
they kept us out of all of that shit.
Cause
the year before, it was a ride between Boys High and Lincoln at FDR.
Yeah.
So when that shit happened, they kept us in the locker room.
We used to kill FDR. They had Gerald Joe King. We used to kill him.
Yeah, yeah.
Kill him. We used to kill him.
No, their dad, Gerald King, was at Fort
For
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
FDR had Eric Johnson, Vinnie Johnson, brother.
No, we didn't play. Matter of fact, we didn't play. FDR had somebody, but I wasn't there with EJ and Dwayne.
Yeah, they're a little bit older than us. Him and Shake.
It was somebody else at FDR that was good.
Right.
Somebody else. Then we had to go against Shake. Shake was the whole team at Lafayette.
Yes, yes. He had Lance to help him out a little bit. Lance Stevenson.
Nah, son, Lance wasn't good. So I should kill Lance, son. I should kill him. Nah, I can't. Cause like I said, Shake was the whole team. I can't co-sign for Lance. I should kill Lance. Kill him. Just kill him. So I can't co-sign for Lance.
Okay.
Shake. He was all right, but he was. Then Shane used to kill him.
Right.
So I can't. All I know is Shake. Shake had the same body he had right now.
Isn't that crazy? Bigger than all the point guards.
The same body. Yeah.
For sure. So, what happened? How did you get down to Laurinburg? Was that same connection who got you down there from around your way?
Nah. I got to Laurinburg was really from Alex. I was playing with the church. I just, I was playing with me, Garfield, Pat, Jerome, like Carlos. We had, I was with the church. And it was out of Oak Hill or Laurinburg. But something happened with Oak Hill where they wasn't taking no more kids. So I went to Laurinburg. And when I tell you, that was my best high school year I ever had. The best out of all my high school.
What year was that, Keith? Was that 86, 87?
87, 88.
Hey, so we was in prep school at the same time. I was in Main Center.
Yeah.
No one even, the Laurinburg wasn't even on the list. It was Oak Hill and MCI. I wonder how,
Now, Laurinburg was on it, but see.
Oh, no, I'm just talking about for me. Like, I didn't know. I didn't know till afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Laurinburg was it.
Oh, very, very, very good institution. Laurinburg was the Oak Hill before Oak Hill was Oak Hill.
Yeah. Laurinburg put out a lot. When I say Laurinburg, a lot of, because my I got there. Lloyd was there. Chris Washburn was there. Horse from your project was there.
Right.
Like Terrence Gaines, rest in peace. Terrence Gaines was there.
Right.
They was tough, man.
Y'all wasn't losing. God damn.
Yeah, like Laurinburg had them Virgin Island cats was jumping out the gym. Like it was tough, kid. Like my year at Laurinburg, kid, like whew, it was tough, kid. When I say we was tough, it was tough. We had this kid from Buffalo. Like he was doing stuff that Michael Jordan was doing. He was doing in high school. That's how good he was.
Wow.
And he was a hell of a football player. He was about 6'3", about 220. When I say he was rim rocking, his name was Nigel Bostic he was from Buffalo. Tough. Like we had when I got to Laurinburg, like Gil was there. Oh my! That's my first encounter with Gil. Like,
tell me how that was like, and how many times did you guys bump heads, or did you let him coach you?
Now let me tell you something. Like, me and Gil used to fight every day in practice.
I can imagine.
Like I should watch Gil. Gil used to slap everybody. I said, you put your hands on me, it's gonna be a problem. But like that man taught me the game of basketball fundamentally.
Got you.
Like Like our practices used to be, when I say practice, it should be brutal. Like I mean brutal. That man, like it's like overall, as a basketball player and as a man, who I am today is because of Gil. Because of
Wow.
Gil. Because it was like it was many times like I was 17 with a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Gil was sitting here and me arguing on the phone, crying on the phone. He's always like mimic, crying. You look at you, think you tough, but you ain't nothing but a pussy. You ain't nothing but a pussy. You ain't nothing but a pussy. You know what I'm saying? So
That's coach. That's
so
coach right
so
there.
I'm heated on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I hear him like, ain't nothing but a pussy there, crying, like a pussy. You know what I'm saying? But like sitting in there 2 or 3 hours talking to him, eating grilled cheese sandwiches. Like to this day, the man I am today is because of him. Like that man molded
Wow.
me, like told me told me like a whole lot of stories. Like Gil coached everybody, and
Yes.
you know what I'm saying. And he never said players' names, but he'd always say, "You remind me of this person, that person." Yeah, yeah,
And that says a lot, people. Y'all gotta understand. Coach Gil Reynolds, he was the first person who kind of showed me the fundamentals. So when I got to Bobby Halston, it was kind of easy for me because of Gil going to those
yeah,
workouts up at
yeah,
309.
yeah,
So definitely, man. If you
yeah,
allow him to coach you,
yeah.
you'll be a good player.
Because when we was at Laurinburg, like we was blowing like everybody 30, about 30, 35. Like Gil had to make us pass the ball 5, 6 times when we took a shot. Cause we was blowing out so bad. Cause
Right, right, right.
like our team was tough. We had I had my boy Artie Chalonos on our team, Rich, Gerald Moody, you know what I'm saying? This kid Federico from Harlem
Wow.
had Rich Epperson. You know Rich. Rich Epperson.
Right,
Then we had
right.
like Henry the Graffery from Harlem, from he went to Truman. He won a championship with Rod.
Look at
Um,
that.
so we had a lot of
That's the
kids from
connections, man.
we had a lot of kids from Florida. We had a lot of kids from Virgin Islands. Like our team was tough. And then every year we played NC State JV, and we played them at the Dean Dome. That's when Dean Dome first opened. You know what I'm saying? 1987. That was the first
Wow.
time. I think 87, I think 87, 88. One of them years it just opened, and
Right.
we played their JV team, and we beat them in overtime. Yeah, that was a tough. That was tough. That was a tough game.
Yeah, we when you're a prep school, you play other prep schools,
Hmm.
but then you also gonna play some college JV teams as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And this to help get you prepared for when you go to college.
yeah.
So was the game different from you playing in New York City and then going down to North Carolina? How different was the game?
See, like really, like none of the teams that we played had the talent that we had. You know what I'm saying? They maybe had 1 or 2 players, but we was loaded from top to bottom. The bench was good.
Right,
Starting five was good. Like only toughest game we really had that we played was North Carolina JV because they was big. They was physical. You know what I'm saying? We don't play on a court that big. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My boy Garfield. Yeah, Garfield, yeah, I played with Garfield. Garfield, you played that Houston team, Garfield.
yeah,
That Houston
yeah.
team, that Houston team we had was tough. We beat everybody. We beat Oliver Miller, all of them. We scraped them. Yeah.
So then
Garfield.
after that, y'all won the state championship, and did you go from Lombard straight out to California? What happened during that time?
See, we're gonna bring it back to high school, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you a story what happened. Like my man Alabanjo, yeah, Dave Alabanjo on our team too. Benny wasn't on our team. He came later on, Dave, but
When
Alabanjo.
Dave was on what team?
Dave was on our team at Laurinburg. Dave was on our team.
Really?
Yeah, Dave Alabanjo came to Laurinburg too. But I'm gonna tell you what
Look at
happened.
that.
I'm
This
gonna tell
is
you what
all
happened.
news to me.
Yeah, the Alabama was our team. What happened was, like, before I went to Laurinburg, right? I was the #1 junior at BC, right? And it was
Yeah.
me. We was all in the camp. Dave Edwards, Shane, all of them got locked in the elevator.
I was in the elevator.
You was in the elevator too?
And yes, and Larry McCullum ripped out the ceiling.
So
Yes.
that was what the Baltimore doing. The Baltimore niggas was telling y'all, let them die, let them die, let them die. So mind you, I was at the little burger joint they had on campus. So I come all the way to there with the entourage, and I get kicked out because Dave Edwards wild out. Me, Dave, I don't know if Brian Walker got kicked out too, and they had me as recruit at your own risk. I had Marquette, I had um I had I had Marquette, I had St. John's, I had Syracuse, I had what school? I had Maryland, and I had um I had I don't know if it was damn man, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was another school.
And
It was
back
some
then,
school.
if you get a stain in your name back then,
When everybody was telling me, they said they had it on the board, recruit at your own risk. And I ain't had
wow,
nothing to do with none of that when I got stuck in the elevator. None of that. None of that.
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah. How you know that? I had the goofy
No,
kid.
no, I didn't know. I didn't say that.
Oh,
I'm talking about you get like remember the
yeah.
whole shit when you get
Me,
kicked out.
me and Dave Evans got kicked out. Me, Dave Evans, my
Wow,
best dad, I think Brian Walker, and somebody else. Because Dave Evans pops picked up at the airport. I'm at the bus station. Bus station. Yeah.
wow.
So when I went to Laurinburg, Gil had maybe like Gil had 4 schools: Clemson, North Carolina, which I know I wasn't going there, Lamar, and Columbia College.
Yeah, Lamar.
The only 4 schools he had. And I was on the phone with the coach. Coach said we got a beach in the middle of the campus, all this stuff. So I said, I'm going. I said, I'm going. Automatic
Right,
said I'm
right.
going. So Gil set it up. Me and my boy Henry, Graffrey, we went together to
Okay.
So when I get there, we fly to San Francisco. So they pick us up. So I'm cocky. I said, I ain't come all these miles to sit on nobody's bench. Nobody bench. So he said, if you good as what they say you are, then you don't got a problem. That's all I had. So we driving. So I was like, I'm thinking school's in San Francisco. So we still driving. We drove like 2 hours, maybe longer. And I was like, I'm in Sonora, California, a one-horse town. I wake up in the morning, I don't see no beach. I see a lake. I see a lake. So I'm looking like, where's the beach? He said, ain't no beach. I just told you that to get you here because I wanted you.
Wow.
So I was like, I was already there. So when I got there, remember um, Antoine Carr?
Yes, yes, yeah.
His brother played on my team, and his brother was gay, brought his boyfriend with him. Then they had this 7 foot, yeah. They had a 7 foot kid from Germany. This kid named Mark. He was tough. Then they had this kid named Randy Lavender. He was from California. He was tough. Like we was like when I say we was tough, he was tough. We had some. When I say it was tough, tough. You know what I'm saying? And me with my attitude and my drop step. And me jumping out the gym, killed him. Killed him. Killed him.
And what was that? What was that article that you sent me?
Right? We was in a tournament and Modesto, no, was it Modesto? Modesto. And my little brother and my cousin came from New York. They brought me a Thanksgiving dinner. And they came with the big rope chains, all the, you know what I'm saying? Back then, it was Crips and Bloods.
Right,
They
right,
came with
right, right.
big rope chains, red, all red out. They ain't know nothing about Crips and Bloods. So we went to McDonald's. Our coach drove us to McDonald's. Our sister drove us to McDonald's. So our uniform, our warm-ups was red.
Right, right.
So we in McDonald's about 10 deep. Who comes in? Crips.
Mm.
They come through 3 doors. So it's my little brother and my cousin. So the dude was like, who you riding with? So we from New York, and what I'm saying? Nobody know what's going on. There wasn't no California guys with us.
Right.
Who you riding with? So nobody saying nothing. He's like, nah, but we play basketball player. So the kid snuffed my little brother. When I say it became an all-out brawl, and I got knocked out from a kick. Hit the ground, woke back up. Had my mouth wired.
Wow.
So my coach got me a special mouthpiece to play. So the news and the article was like, he was endangering my welfare, or he cared about winning. That was the article about, because I came back, still with my jaw wired.
Wow.
Yeah.
You stayed there for how long after that?
I stayed there for 8 months. Killed him. I was averaging 30 all the way up to, I played. Everybody know this kid. When I say this kid was tough, I think he was the best guard I ever played against. Ever. And he went to, his name was Demetrius Hook Mitchell from Oakland.
Mm.
You heard of him?
I know exactly who you're talking about.
It was him and another guard named Keith Emerson in the backcourt. We beat them, but like his 40 was the easiest 40 ever. I'm telling you. Like, and mind you, we had some, when I say we had some guards from Cali, but they couldn't stop him.
For y'all who don't know, Demetrius Hook Mitchell is a California legend who raised, Gary Payton, Jason Kidd, all of those guys came up under him. They was marveled at his skills and what he was doing on the basketball court. And if you don't know, you want to find out some more, there's a movie, so go check it out. Yeah.
When I say he was tough, that was the best. When I say, mind you, you know what I'm saying? Not to knock on a lot of guards, like to us, Kenny was all world. Kenny was all world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But nah.
Two different players.
Nah. I mean, like, he had the hops, he had the jump, he had the dribble, and he was strong. It was no weakness to his game.
Mm.
None. Then he had his backcourt partner, Keith Emerson.
Right.
I mean, like he was like jumper, dribble, jump, but he wasn't stocky. Like, but we beat them because they only had them two.
So we're averaging 30 points and doing so well. What happened after the 8 months? Why did you leave?
I had my daughter. Like,
Okay.
was my daughter, and my daughter was like, calling my stepfather daddy, and I was like, time to go. And my coach,
I understand that.
my coach wanted me to come back because You know what I'm saying? Like I had Cal, San Jose State. You know what I'm saying? I had I had Cal, I had University of San Francisco, I had San Jose. Three scholarships already. They was calling me. They was calling me. And you might know this player. He was calling me to come back. Um, his name was Ricky Berry.
Yes.
He killed himself. He was calling me. He was calling
Wow.
me to come to come. The coach had him calling me, but I had my daughter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had my daughter. That's why I didn't go back.
That's real. That's real.
My
Look,
daughter was calling my stepfather, calling her daddy, and I was like, enough is enough. Yeah.
that's right, man. And for what I know about you, man, always been a stand-up dude, always been a family guy, there for your kids, man. So we got to make some decisions that's going to help us transition us into manhood. Some of us going to do it a little faster. Some's going to take a little time to get there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So salute to you, my guy,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
So, did you stop playing ball competitively, or were you still playing here and there?
Let me tell you something, man. Like up in West Fork, son, like I started West Fork at 17. Matter of fact, 18. When I came home from school, my boy Bo King, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Saw me killing. He's like, yo, we'll take you to West Fork. And when I went to West Fork, it was like my team was loaded. I'm gonna tell you my team at West Fork. My West Fork team was Fly, Larry Washington, um, Jeff Thomas, you know what I'm saying? Jeff Thomas, Darryl Glenn, Bo was on the team. This kid named Kurt Pierce. Who else was on my team? Like probably somebody
You
else.
said enough already. Who's beating them?
And like and
You know, by the time I stopped playing in West 4, because I was so intimidated at the park, when I graduated after I graduated from college, and I played with the homeboys.
I played West Fourth in 89, not 90.
That's crazy.
And my first game we played against Marty's crew.
Yes, yes.
I'm telling you what Marty's crew had. You listening to me?
Yeah, I know.
Marty's crew had Pete, Kurt.
Hold on, you just hold on. You like I know who you talking about. Put the last names to that so people understand what's happening. Put the last names to that. Pete Edwards, right?
Pete Edwards.
Kurt something, right? Yeah.
Pike DeBerry. Mario's on Harlem. Kurt Josephs.
Woo!
Listen, who else had on Marty's crew? Marty's crew was loaded.
Right.
Marty crew was loaded. And one day, Pike was in the middle. And he jumped with me. When he was jumping, I was still going. When I got him, my legs was on his shoulders.
Wow.
And I dunked on him. And like from there, everybody used to call me son. I was young. Everybody used to call me son.
Right.
Yeah, everybody used to call me son. Ain't nobody call me Key. Everybody just called me son.
And they didn't have high school basketball back in West Fork back then. You had to play pro-am.
I was the first young kid that played in West Fork. First young kid to play in West Fork. At 7, I think I was 18. Then 18, I was the first young kid to play in West Fork. I don't think it was nobody younger than me.
No, first of all, the high school guys, the court does up mentally. Because we was like, where we going to go? And you didn't realize how much room you had until you got out there.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna tell you,
That's crazy, Keith.
like the teams like played in there, like not back then. Like I used to play against Mario Ellie when Mario Ellie was playing with Harlem.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But Mario wasn't even playing really no ball. Mario had, you know what I'm saying, that my boy, oh man, had Sam Worthing on that team.
Oh, yes. This is Sam Worthing, Magic
Yeah,
Man.
they was like Motley had that team. They was when I said they was loaded, like I can't remember the guy's name. Like all I remember was Sam and Mario Ellie.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Because they was in the West, and we always had to play them when we went to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So and the West Fork, like what I'm saying, Sid had a team. Sid had
Sid
Ron.
Jones.
I'm gonna
Rest
tell
in
you.
peace.
I'm gonna tell you one game. Like we was playing in Jersey, and we was playing in Harry James tournament, East Orange.
Yeah.
Harry James tournament, and we had to play in West Fork. So it was West Fork. It was me, Shane, Wayne Freeman, and Bob. Or I think it was Bob or Mo Less. We had four guys. And it was a tip-off classic. We was playing against Prime Time. We picked the guy off the sideline. They had Prime Time had Ernest,
Yeah.
Vernon,
Yeah.
Tony Hargraves,
Yeah.
Anthony
Yeah.
Mason.
Yeah.
They had everybody.
Speedy, Corey
Speedy,
Williams.
no,
They
Speedy
had
was
the
on that team. Speedy was on that team.
okay, okay,
Speedy came
okay.
after.
They
Speedy
came
came
later.
after.
Okay, cool, cool.
And I mean, I'm telling you the start lineup. It was Anthony Mason, Vernon Moore,
Was
Ernest,
Elmer?
huh? Elmer
Elmer
wasn't on the
was
team.
there?
No,
Okay,
Elmer
all
wasn't on
right,
the team.
all right.
Elmer wasn't on the team. It was Tony Hargraves.
Yeah.
It was Ernest Ernborn, Vernon Moore, Anthony Mason, and this kid named and he was Pete right hand man Wilcox.
Okay.
Wilcox. And mind you, see the lineup, right? The
Yes.
total guys was me, Wayne Freeman, Shane. I think it was Bob or Moles, and it was either Bob or Moles who picked up a guy. Mind you, you see the lineup. I gave him 50. I gave him 50 that day. I gave him 50.
I'm having Mo Less on too in a couple of weeks. So I think next week Mo Less comes on.
And all I kept hearing it was on the sideline. Terry DeHare kept saying, that nigga's skinny and he's killing him. He's killing him. He was like, that cat is so skinny, he's killing him. Like they were switching up. Mason was
Right,
bullying me. I ain't telling no lie. My drop step and my turnaround was crazy.
Once it starts working, right? Because I remember, man, I'm a guy who had to play all the best players. So if you don't pick up a guy game early, you don't get your ass busted fully. You know what I'm saying?
We beat them with 5 guys. They had the whole team. We beat them with 5 guys, and I won MVP.
Wow.
Gave me a TV and a trophy.
Let's talk about Mo Less real quick for a minute. Then we gonna move on to rest. Because Mo hit me up one day. He was talking about how he realized a lot of guys were in his situation for us, him being really good and not making his high school team at the high.
No,
right?
Let me tell you something.
I seen him kick ass out there. I didn't know he didn't play high school ball.
Let me tell you something to you. Mo, I'm gonna give you 3 guys in West Fork that gave me problems. Mo Less was one. Like me and Mo Less used to battle. And you know me, I pop shit, try to bully him. Mo Less never back down. Never. He's like, I ain't scared of you. I'm from Brooklyn too. Mo less, said Mo less never back down. When I was
Fact.
30, Mo less to get 30. And another cat was giving me a problem was dancing dudes from Harlem. He
Dancing
another one.
dude.
And I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And this is like, dudes gave me 70 in West Fork.
Woo!
I'm saying, dudes gave me 70 in West Fork. I had 30.
Hold on. We gonna make some noise for that right there. Ooh, 70. And you took it like a man and able to talk about it today.
Yeah.
Facts.
Dudes gave me 70. And
Wow.
and another cat that's giving me problem in West Fork, Tony Hargraves. One arm bandit, lefty.
Yeah. He's only going one way.
Yeah,
It's
he's
tough.
going one way. Tony
Tough.
Hargraves gave me problems. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
West Fourth days, man.
Yeah,
Earl Robinson introduced me to the West Fourth flight.
Yeah.
And the White Brothers.
Let me tell you something. When I played with the white boy, the white homeboys, me and Earl used to terrorize. When I say me and Earl used to terrorize, me and Earl was the bullies for our homeboys. No, the homeboy was always the bullies.
Oh, yes. Look, Keith, they would just say, pull. We gonna give you the ball, but you gotta play defense. I was like, defense? I do that. Don't worry about that. And if you don't play defense with them, you ain't getting the ball and you ain't playing. And if the other team talking shit or, dudes trying to bully me, niggas come out, be 50 deep. Don't touch that boy.
What up, John Arnold? Was good with you? Yeah, man.
Yes.
I had an episode with John Arnold when I left Columbia. I went to St. Francis, but it was horrible, kid. I couldn't do it, man. It was horrible.
You supposed to go there and be the man, fam.
Nah, so I went there. I just went to school. When I tried out. I went to the team. Like I was in practice with John and them and everything. When I left there, but I was like, couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. I just took the check.
Yo, John said, my favorite little big man. Yo, tell him, John. Tell him. Look, man. Look, when you out there, you gotta give people their love and their flowers. Okay? I used to watch my guy do it. Show love all the time.
John was Gaucho guy with me. John, remember them teams back in the days in the Gauchos? Let me tell you something, kid. I'm gonna show you a picture, right? When I was with Gauchos, and you tell me who you remember in that picture. Hold on, let me get it.
Bet.
We was in
all right, oh yeah. Yo, John. Yo, we used to have so much fun on the road. People, I got my guy John Arnold.
What up?
Man, it's a great. Man, we traveled all over the country kicking ass together with the Broncos.
Yeah, John was tough. Broncos is where I started at. I started at the Broncos.
Yeah. Doc Maselli. Yeah. Look, I remember my coach Harstein saying, you're not playing for Riverside and Gauchos. And then I'm interviewing Rod, and Rod Strickland said how Silk and Spice came up to Mitchell Gym and wanted to play for the Gauchos. And then my coach, the next day, my coach barred them from going back up there. He said, you guys are playing for Doc Maselli.
I'm gonna tell you how I left Doc. We played in Citywide. And I'm gonna tell you who I played against. I played against Mickey-O, Artie Laurie on them.
Yeah.
Played against them. I had 49 against them, Mickey-O. And I went in the locker room, and Lou came in the locker room. Lou Dominic came in the locker room before Doc came in there, and he was like, "I want you to come to Gauchos." So then he said, so when I walked out, Dave McCullen came to me and told me where it was at, and I went to the Gauchos, and that was it. I'm gonna find this picture. When I say kid,
all right. Shatiqua Denise said, you really asked Daddy if he scored 50, and KJ Stroud said 49. Should have scored 50.
Mind you, like, come on. Now, I'm going to tell you the Mickey-O team that they had. Now, Mickey-O had Eric, Artie,
Uh-huh.
Wolf, Mellow Brother. Wolf is Mellow Brother. Had Wolf. I mean, Mickey had
Yes, Whoopi,
everybody.
yes,
You
definitely.
know what I'm saying? Wolf, and Wolf was tough. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
And all of them was Mickey. You know, Mickey was bullies. Listen, Madison Broncos. We really had nobody. We really had nobody. You know what I'm saying? That was our 14 and under team, and they beat us. They beat us. But yeah, I had some battles, kid.
You got it? Let's see if I can identify some people. Yo, John Arnold, help me out here.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause my eyes are bad. I need to get some glasses like you, Keith. For real.
All right, look at this. This was my my um my 16 and under team. Who's next to me?
Got a Yankee hat on?
That's Jason. But who next to me with the red shirt on? John
I
Arnold,
can't
you know
even
who that is.
see.
John
Who
Arnold,
that?
you know who that is. John Arnold should automatically know who that is. I'm coming a little closer.
Who's that, John?
And that was my right hand man. That was my right hand man. And he was unstoppable. That's right. He got it.
Who that? Colton Hines.
That was my right hand man.
That's my guy. That was my guy, for sure.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Listen to me.
Uh-huh.
That was I really don't like talking about this, but I was on the phone when Carlton got killed. I was on the phone. Me and Carlton was on the phone when he got killed. I was on the phone. Yeah, we talked. We talked all morning. All morning we talked. Me and Carlton talked all morning. Kept saying, Keith, come to the Bronx. Come to the Bronx. I'm gonna pick up my car from Jackie on Queens Boulevard, and I'm gonna put my sister in my MPV. Or as Yukon, matter of fact, Yukon. Kept saying, keep. I was like, I'm not coming to the Bronx, man. I said, just got in. I came in from gambling. Came in from gambling. We was talking all night. We talked about going to Florida and going to the NCAA games. So he called me back. He said, Keith, I'm going to the Bronx. Come meet me. I said, Carlton, kid, I'm tired. I'm not going. So he get up there. We talking on the phone. So he keep my system. Turn the system on as Yukon. Next thing I know, so he hung out. He hung up. So I goes to sleep. I go back to sleep. Who calls my phone? Richie Adams calls my phone. Richie Adams was in jail. Richie Adams called me and said, Keith, I heard Carlton got killed. I was like, I said, I spoke to Carlton all morning. All morning. Go to Carlton. So I'm calling Carlton phone, calling Carlton phone. Cops pick up and say, I said, I'm speaking to Carlton. He said, Carlton had a bad accident. I said, my name is Keith Stroud. I'm his friend. And he was like, you buffering.
Wow, this is
Because
crazy.
when Carlton got shot, he was saying my name. He was on the phone talking to me. And when Richie Adams called me, I hung up the phone and I said, I'm going to like I said, I should stay with Carlton. Me, I was 15, 16 coming from the Bronx. Me, Richie Adams' little brother, me, Carlton, two brothers, Keith and Kevin. You know what I'm saying? He said I said, always been in Jackson Projects. So I went up there. So mind you, I'm from Brooklyn. I always took my gun everywhere I went. I only got these two guys. I originally was gonna get Soul Man, but Soul wasn't there. So I got these two other cats. These cats was like, I just want somebody to go up there with me. And I knock on Carlton's door, and he's like, "Who you?" I said, "Keith Stroud." When I said I had about 6 guns drawn to my head, if it wasn't for Carlton moms and his brother Keith and Kevin, Them dudes were shot in the Carlton crib.
Wow.
And they kept, and the mom said, no, that's his best friend Keith from Brooklyn. That's his best friend Keith from Brooklyn. Yeah, yeah. And like when they did that documentary, the kid Troy Reed was calling me. He was like, "Yo, Keith, I want you to, tell the story." I was like, "Nah, man, I'm not doing that, kid. I ain't want to do it because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my boy. And then when I was in New York, you know what I'm saying? When I was going to visit my grandmother, I was always going to visit his grave. Because he got the biggest tombstone on the corner. And I got in the front of the graveyard, yeah.
Wow.
Carl was my guy.
He
Yeah.
was a good dude. He was such a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Such a good dude. His smile, you know what I'm saying? You saw him. He was just always so cool, man. So salute, man. R.I.P. to the guy, man. Carlton Hine, for sure.
That was my guy. He was Carlton talent was like
That's crazy,
yeah,
Keith. I didn't know that, man.
yeah. Carlton was like 14, 15, doing grown man stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
When
yeah,
I say
for sure.
grown man, John Arnold, no. Like like he came to John Arnold as a freshman and just dominated from the gate.
Yeah,
From the gate.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when we was in Vegas. Like the only All American we had on our team was Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? John Arnold wasn't. Arnold Bernard wasn't an All American. You know what I'm saying? Darryl Reed, Jonathan Duck. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne Ivory. You know what I'm saying? Darryl Wright. You know what I'm saying? Cornelius. Remember Cornelius went to
Yeah,
Stanford?
yeah. Yeah,
Cornelius.
yeah. Corn,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying? And it was me. Who else was on our team? You know what I'm saying? That like our team was loaded, loaded. And I'm tell you what happened. Me and Cornelius get into it. You know what I'm saying? We went to the movies. I took Cornelius' girl. He had a girl at the game. I took his girl. So I don't know who was in the room with me. No, I think it was Mike Thompson. I'm not for sure. I think
Mike Thompson.
Mike
Yes, yes.
Thompson was in the room with
Same
me.
race, same race.
You know what I'm saying?
Drexel.
It was me and Mike Thompson in the room, and somebody else with the two girls. Canadians come banging in the door, banging in the girl, banging in the door. Cause we just came from the movies,
Right.
banging in the door. You know what I'm saying? So I let him in. You know what I'm saying? Like you just met the girl. Girl was with me.
That's right. You come for too
And
early.
and Canadians started running up the mouth, punch him in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Canadians, Lou and Dave and Fred. What are you doing, Keith? What are you doing?
And he was such a good kid back then, right?
Yeah.
Did something to him, it was just like danger.
I played. We played against. We played against Sean Higgins, Brian Williams, and Terry Mills.
Yes, Michigan.
Played against them in the game. After that game, Lou gave me a plane ticket, gave me $100, and said, "You going home." Lloyd went ballistic. You sending my man home. Da 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 da. I ain't playing. The kid go. I went. When I went, about 4 days later, that's when all that shit happened with Lloyd with UNLV. 4 days later. 4 days later, happened with Lloyd with
Crazy.
UNLV. Yeah. All happened with Lloyd.
Right.
Lloyd,
And he leaned on you a lot, man, especially back in those days, man.
yeah, because me and Lloyd, like, I knew Lloyd since I was like 10. We started playing baseball with Snitch. Oh man. You know his name, man. I forget.
I started playing baseball. Yo, it's like all of us started out playing baseball first.
Baseball.
Football, baseball, then we got to the rock.
Everybody know his name, man. I forgot his name. The Italian fake monster. Ziggy.
Ziggy.
We started playing baseball with Ziggy in Greenpoint.
Wow.
So I played baseball with Ziggy and Greenpoint. And
Keith,
yeah.
question. Another question. Another monster. You know who Fix was, right?
Come on, Richie, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I was at the racetrack with Richie, man.
I listen.
Come on, man.
Yo, I'm a journalist now, fam. I gotta act like I don't know these things.
Come on, dude. Let me tell you something. If I'm lying, if Joe Jackson might still know this. Gerald Green probably knew this. Buck probably knows. Like every time after practice or after class, we gonna rehearse racetrack. We all went to the racetrack rehearse. You know what I'm saying? Me, Shane, Hassan, everybody.
I had that experience too. I was one of the only Lincoln guys to have that whole experience with Hirsch and fixing those guys.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna take it way back, kid. I'm gonna tell you how talented Westinghouse would have been. You know, Bob was at Westinghouse, right?
Who?
Future.
Oh yes, he told me that. Yeah.
You know Jamal Faulkner was at Westinghouse.
Yeah.
You know that too?
Yeah. Crazy.
So,
early.
So Jamal left because, and mind you, I discovered Jamal Faulkner.
Really? Well, he from the neighborhood, right?
Yeah, I discovered Jamal Faulkner. You know what I'm saying? One day we used to play. Jamal used to always be on the court before everybody got outside. Jamal was across the street from my project. And one day I came out early and I saw that. I said, this nigga nice. The shit he was doing, you know what I'm saying? Just doing on the lawn. And one day, like, mind you, like my projects, like, my projects like gangsters, bank robbers. So like at, my young age, I was having money in my pocket. And Jamal had these beat up sneakers and these tight jeans on. But when I tell you, Pooh, this dude was working on the basketball court. I mean, he was working on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? And I told Hirsch about him. I said, Hirsch, you gotta come see this kid, Hirsch. You gotta come see this kid. Hirsch came to Brownsville. When he saw Jamal, automatically, like a couple days later, to Jamal shopping. Next thing you know, Jamal was at Westinghouse. But Jamal had Christ the King on him from somewhere. I don't know where Christ the King saw him at.
He was just always in the background, somewhere lurking.
So Jamal came to me and was like, yo, I'm going to Christ the King. I said, you going to Christ the King? So why are you leaving us? He said, he gave me a scholarship. And you know the career he had after that, said Stretch was.
He was official. And he was like 6'7", 6'8", could shoot it, can dribble.
Let me tell you something, man. When he was like 14, like the stuff I saw him doing I was just like, yo, this dude was doing this on his. I was shaking my head. I was like, yo, yeah, Stretch was tough.
We need to track him down. We need to track Jamal Faulkner down, man. A lot of people been asking about him, man.
Yeah, Jamal posts over there.
Yeah, I know. I can see him every now and again, but I don't see him no more.
Yeah, I'm telling you, kid, like.
We got to get him on the show, fam. That's for sure.
I'm telling you, kid, like.
One of your young boys.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm going to tell you, like, when we went to, I'm going to tell you about another team we had. We had a team in Centennial Park in Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you who was on that team with me. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Pearl, Ice, Fly, Larry Washington, Jeff Thomas.
Brownsville legends.
Yeah.
New York City legends. Damn.
Centennial Park was a tough tournament in Long Island.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
And you had to walk through that little thing to get to the court. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, kid. I remember Pearl and Ice. I think Ice threw me the best pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, threw me an alley-oop, and Pearl gave me a nice bounce pass. But let me tell you something, kid. Like, like Wayne Freeman. Like, I'm telling you, man. Like our Brownsville teams. Like we was like one of the first Brooklyn teams to play entertainers. entertainers. We was the first Brooklyn team to play in there. And that's when I introduced everybody to Soul. To Soul Man.
Yeah, Soul Man. He
I,
played with us in Brevard. He played with us in Brevard. And that championship, he
we on
helped
the
me win
same
that
team.
MVP back there, that's for sure.
That's what Hassan. That's the team of Hassan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you about that episode when I took Soul up there. Because it was me and Soul playing in the boys club together, Madison. So, Soul was my
First of all, hold on. Let me say this. Soul Man was a white dude named Tate, right? When I'm telling you, he was like one of the first guys in the hood scraping. I'm talking about scraping and having the crowd go crazy. All right. So for people that need to know the little background behind Soul Man.
Somebody said Blade 1313 said, who was Soul Man? Let me tell you something. I named my son after Soul Man. My son my son's middle name is James. I named my son Keith James Stroud. That's why he go by KJ.
Wow.
Because he's not a junior. He go by Soul Man. And
wow.
when I introduced Soul to Rucker,
he said my godfather. That's right.
Guess who he played against? Tip Dog and Mike Boogie.
Woo! Where's the film on that, Keith? God damn.
So when I tell you, listen to me. Soul destroyed both of them. That's where he got his name from. That's where he got Soul Man from. From that day right there in Rucker, he destroyed Mike Boogie and Tip Dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I forget, who was it? Pat Burke. We playing in the championship, and Pat Burke go to play Soul Man. Soul Man throws the ball between Pat legs, throw the shit around his back. He threw the ball behind his back, and as he threw the ball behind his back, he threw that shit behind Pat's head to me. I was like, holy shit.
Let me tell you something.
All in one move.
One game in LG, right? LG.
Selvin Smith tournament.
Yeah, LG, Selvin Smith. When I say, listen to me, and mind you, Dow Flowers was tough.
Yes.
Dow Flowers was tough.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, kid. Soul Man had him going to the floor. He was scraping his knees. His knees was bleeding. And Dow Flowers to this day, he know it. He cannot deny it. Soul Man was
this is believable, fam, because he was so magical with the ball.
Yo, man, like he's throwing to people's legs, bring it back to their legs. You know what I'm saying? He's to throw the ball behind his back, leave it, go back to it. Like, yo, let me tell you something, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, do I got a picture of Soul? Nah, I don't got a picture. Let me tell you something. It's on my thing, KJ. It's on my thing. Yeah.
Definitely want to post that, man, because trust me, I seen it up close and personal. I seen it from afar first, and then I was like, I gotta get him on my team, fam. So it was great.
No, that was our team because when that championship, I was going to college, and Hassan, you know what I'm saying, told me don't go yet. He'll buy my ticket to go. You know what I'm saying? You
would have been down, fam. Oh, fam. Trust me, we would have lost the game.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So I was telling people those Brevard tournaments was crazy back there.
13. He said he never heard of Soul Man. Dude, you gotta be bugging.
Yeah, you either young or you wasn't out there.
Yeah,
Trust me.
Yeah. You wasn't playing with us then.
Right. I'm here to stamp and validate that. Trust me.
Soul Man, when I say Soul Man was a white boy.
Yeah.
A white boy where it started from Roughchild with Gary Sims. It started from Roughchild, Hoop Connection with Sandra. That's how good Soul started from. And if you don't know who Soul Man, you wasn't out there.
That's what I say. Trust me. And if you don't know, you know now, fam. We giving you the history.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So many
So,
man.
what's your perception on New York City basketball today? Since we talked about so much of a rich history for about an hour now.
Let me tell you about New York City basketball, why I don't like it, man. Like, and the thing about it is, a lot of these kids got these AU coaches, got their runners, got their trainers telling them what to do. And then when you're a single parent, they're telling the moms lies, or they're sleeping with the moms, or they're looking for a shoe deal off the kid, or looking for some money off the kid. If all New York City kids stayed home, we would still be the best state in high school basketball. Usually State. There's too much talent. We got too much talent. And see, when we think about what New York City basketball is, it's no family support with these kids. See, girls basketball get the most support. You see their moms at
Yeah.
every game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of high school boys basketball, you don't see no parents. You don't see no parents, you don't see no fathers, you don't see no mothers. They come to the games by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And then like what New York City is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in Georgia now. And basketball down here is serious, kid. When I say serious, like these kids get trained by pros. You know what I'm saying? In the summertime, I was coaching with the Migos, Team Honcho, and guess who was training them? Chuck Person was their personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? So these kids down here, they serious about basketball. Because when basketball season is over, they go straight to training for AAU. You know what I'm saying? Like these NBA ball players that live down here, they put into these kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's key. That's
They
key.
put into these kids. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. When I was in the gym down here, now I'm gonna tell you like I saw Dominique in the gym. I seen Dale Ellis in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching NBA ball players in the gym training high school kids and 9 and 10-year-old kids.
Mm.
Tell me a pro that's in New York City that's doing what they're doing right now. Tell me a pro right now that's in the gym right now that got a gym outside what Isaiah doing now. Tell
Yes.
me anybody right now that was doing it when we was growing up, was in the gym with us in the gym. Because half the time, if we all was, you know what I'm saying, had them training us, shit, we might probably be in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
we didn't hang out all the time,
No.
but we were so tight, right? We would just sharpen each other's steel, right? Because it was so many ball players around us, but we didn't have that person
No,
guiding us.
we ain't got
No.
no pros. So down here, like when I say like pros be into these kids and want to see these kids get to the next level, want to see these kids go to pro. Why do you think so many pros come out of Georgia? Why do you see a lot of pros come out of Chicago? Because the next guy who make it to the pros take care of the next kid. It's none of that. It's none of that in New York City. There's too many handlers who, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got this kid and this kid, you know what I'm saying? He's going to this prep school. And no, if all New York City kids stay in New York City, we would still be dominant, man. But all these
Mm.
handlers is, you know what I'm saying? Like when you had Mo Hicks on there. I said Mo Hicks and Tiny need to get a prep school. And Mo Hicks and Tiny get a prep school, you think a lot of kids will stay home? You know what I'm saying? You know how many kids that stay home? We'll be an Oak Hill. We'll be a Philly. We'll be an IMG. Because we get all our best kids to stay home. All our kids is going to these schools. Going to Main Central and all them schools. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah,
Joe
man.
Jackson said him and Dale Ellis are on the same board of directors for a nonprofit organization.
Yeah, they'll live down here, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, like New York City, we still got it, but it ain't there, man.
It ain't what it used to
You
be.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. It's not, man.
But
Not at
look,
all.
I put up a post the other day. with a lot of kids that's in the NBA and kids that's in college, and a lot of people was like, yeah, most all of them left the city. I was like, yeah, but they still are kids. But I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but they're not our kids because they don't have a New York City school when they go to college. You know what I'm saying? Like what Isaiah doing. I hope he keep it up, man. I really hope he keep it up, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope it because, like I say, like they need a guy like him. You know what I'm saying? That who could show them how to get where they want to be. I wish
Yeah,
Lance would be involved with it. You know what I'm saying? I wish Lance would be involved with it too. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he doing. You know, because like we need it. We need guys to invest into our kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's real.
right now, a lot of you know what I'm saying, a lot of kids it's hurting right now. New York City's hurting right now. Because all of the states is playing basketball and they not.
And we not.
Now they scrambling to get foreign schools. You know what I'm saying? And like I was telling me and Tiny talking on the phone the other day. I was telling them what the PSL should do for these kids, they senior years, get them 2 core classes and let them play the basketball season, and that's it. But they're not gonna do that. Once they graduate, that's it. They're done. You know what I'm saying? That's what they should do. Get them 2 core classes
I
and play
don't
the
think New
season.
York City invested in helping our student athletes. That's just my figure. That's just my take on it. All
You
right,
know?
Keith. We gonna get out the serious zone for a minute and get into your top 5 players in New York City in your era. We're not gonna go all time yet.
On my era,
Yes, in our
in our era,
era.
gotta go Lloyd #1.
Facts.
Gotta go Lloyd #1. Gotta go Kenny #2. Gotta go Jamal Faulkner #3. Gotta
Over
go James.
Masburn? Over Masburn?
No, Jamal Faulkner.
Oh, because Jamal Masburn a little bit later than he younger than us. Yes, yes, got you, got
Uh,
you, got
gotta go Khalid Reed.
you. Mmm.
And I gotta go with my boy Carl Hines.
It's official. It's official.
Gotta go with my boy Carl Hines.
Top 5 players in New York City history.
Gotta go Pearl. Gotta go Lloyd. Gotta go Kenny. Gotta go Kareem.
Uh-huh.
And I gotta go Ed Davender. Gotta go Bugsy.
Ed Davender over your hero, Fly Williams.
But
But
if
you
you want
count high school basketball.
yeah, if you want to go old timers, I
I'm just talking about New York City history. The 5 that stick out in your book, like the 5. That's it.
now I could say Fly, I could say World.
You can just stay in Brownsville, really.
Yeah, I gotta go. Say my Brownsville was loaded, son. And now
Facts.
listen to me. I'm going off the head right now, and if anybody know him, and I could say because everything Pearl got from this guy here. Everything Pearl got from this guy here. And I watched this guy since I was like, maybe I started going to BRC, maybe when I was like, maybe like, I give it like maybe 10. Kid named Bear. This kid named
Who?
Bear. Bear.
Bear?
Bear. 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 He had big feet, but he was nasty. He was nasty.
He had all that shit. He had all
So
that with him.
everything, if anybody from Brownsville is on here, if anybody know who Bear was, they can tell you Bear had it.
Wow.
He had big feet, came here drinking his beer. But when I say his crossover was unbelievable, everything Pearl got from him.
Bernard Harding. I spoke to him on the phone.
Bernard,
I'm trying to think because I know he's in the senior home.
I could pick Bernard Hart as one of my
How good was Bernard Harding?
Bernard Hart was like a 6'9", could handle the ball, everything. Like I'm trying to explain to you, man. Like,
People thought I was related to him.
yo, let me tell you something. Brownsville has some ball players, man. Like
James
look,
Major's another Brownsville guy.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Now James Majors might know who Bear was. James might know who Bear was. You know what I'm saying? And he
He
knows
said,
that.
Mr. Crossland, he's a Brownsville representative. He said, yes, Bear, official, had handles and was better than most.
Yeah, if James up here, James know everything Pearl got from Bear.
Jerry Parsons, that's his name.
That was Bear's real name? I don't
I
know.
guess so. He just put it up there.
Lenny is a historian. Lenny,
Yes.
if you want to find something out, Lenny will find it for you.
Yeah, I did a whole show with him.
Yeah.
Just by accident. We talked, and brother, he loves you. He was just talking about, yo, Keith Stroud. I was like, yo, Keith, my guy. Trust me, he coming on here. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lenny grew up together, man.
Okay.
But yeah, and my
That's dope.
like my fourth guy, man, like where I'm gonna go out the box, all time great. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a fan of his. You know, as a player and a coach, I gotta go with Lenny Wilkins.
Official.
Yeah, I gotta go with Lenny Wilkins.
Official.
Yeah. Like I said, we had some guys like Joe Wright, Leeway with Trash with Wingate. Like I said, who said that? Coach. Yeah.
So my family Terrence Coulter from Howard PJs talks about dude Beer all the time. Wow, that's crazy.
Terry, my guy. Terry know Bear was tough, man. Like I'm telling you, man. Like if you go ask any old timer and say who was Bear from Brownsville, when I tell you, yo, Pooh, I'm telling you, what I saw Pearl do, I watched Bear do every Sunday, 8 o'clock in the morning in the BRC.
Wow. And I need to go. I'm gonna do a special over at the BRC too. Coach Haskins is plugging me up over there.
Yo.
Definitely got to do that. Definitely got to go to. And then a few.
I'm telling you, like them games in the BRC, man. Like I used to go to the BRC, and and I was good, and I used to sit there. I used to sit there. And then when the game was over, I got on the court. And one day, I was in there. Doco said, "Come on." And mind you, I'm gonna tell you who should be in the gym. It should be all of them. Bernard Hart and
Woo.
you know what I'm saying? My boy, you know what I'm saying? And he's come from Jersey every Sunday to play because the competition was so good in the BRC. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Phil Sellers. And when I say
Phil Sellers, you great. Yeah.
Phil Sellers, when I say them BRC pickup games should be tough, you know, Jocko was like the head of it. Jocko was good. Now again was Fly used to be in there. Bernard Harding. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? It was this, you know what I'm saying? It was guys that was so Myron. Like I'm saying like in the BRC, like you can't say it was a gym in Bed-Stuy that had multiple good players. You couldn't say it was a gym in Bushwick that had
No, you're right.
players.
You're right.
Yeah, like and in the BRC, it was pros. Like all these guys played in the ABA, pros, and NBA, pros. Had the kid from Howard, Ron Brown, Jeff Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like we had like, you know, George Johnson. Like we had the who was it? David Russell. All those from the Browns that play basketball. All of them like the BRC, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, it was like, can't tell.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a whole special on BRC. I'm gonna go BRC and I gotta do St. John's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely BRC gonna do that first.
Like,
Fact.
like I could say, even though St. John's had a lot of players, but you can't say like it wasn't a lot of pros coming out.
Oh no, this is a big difference. A big difference.
Talking about pros, like, you know,
And legendary pros.
you got to think about Kurt Sumner, Phil Foreman, Earl Fuller. You know what I'm saying? Like all them guys, Jeff Thomas, Larry Ross, all them guys, I came underneath. They all taught me the game of basketball. All of them. I played with them at 18 years old.
That's why they said you had a grown man game early,
And
being young.
when they was playing, I was playing with them at their prime. At their prime. You know what I'm saying? At their prime. I remember one time, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like, yo, Pooh, man, I could tell you something, that kid, like, I played in so many tournaments, kid. Like, I remember, like, when me and Lloyd first went to Jersey Shore, like, like, like Jersey Shore League.
Oh no, I know. Tough.
Man, like, and mind you, me and Lloyd was only 18, 19 years old going to Jersey Shore. And Jersey Shore was the nicest tournament on.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what the pros used to play there as well.
Me and Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you, you know what I'm saying, another tournament me and Lloyd played in. You know what I'm saying? And who's on the team? It was me, Lloyd, Walter Berry.
The truth.
Walter Berry, you know what I'm saying? And oh man, Ron Matthias.
Woo! Terminator, he'll be on soon too.
Ron Matthias. Here's another tournament with us. Yo, let me tell you something. Yo, I can go back, man. I can take the team I played with Alpo, Get Money Team, and Guardia House.
Holy shit!
You know what I'm saying? I mixed in with these cats.
Yes, definitely.
I was a really only booking kid that's really going up to Harlem. I was taking guys from Brooklyn to go to try for the Gauchos. Because, you know what I'm saying, nobody wanted to go to the Gauchos.
No, we didn't go up there.
Everybody stopped at 28th Street. You know what I'm saying?
I know I did. Facts.
Come on, dude. I was
Coach said you ain't going to play for Riverside or the Gauchos,
yeah.
and all the Lincoln guys was playing for Dr. Sully, so it made sense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I had battles, kid, like I had battles against Malik Silly. Malik was another one. Malik was another one, 15 years old, that gave me problems. Malik Silly gave me problems. You know what I'm saying? I remember the tournaments in King Center. He gave me, man, like, our battles.
Sean Williams, by the way, Sean Williams is on right now, too.
Yeah, Sean is on. What up?
Yeah, D. Hines. Yeah.
Yeah, D. Hines, what's up, Sean? Sean's giving me problems, man.
My God, man.
Yeah, man, like I say, man, like high school basketball is not like we was, man. Like,
no.
Because let me say something, man. Because when we play high school, even though we grown men, we are still friends.
Yes.
Still friends.
Yeah.
Like we still friends. You know?
Every time I saw you was the same love from when we were young.
And then my thing is, like, it was no hate with us.
Nope.
We pop shit. And we hang out in the summer at camps.
Yeah.
We had summer at camps.
That's real.
You know?
That's real.
So yeah, man.
I definitely respect that, man. And Lloyd told me the positive things you said about me too, man. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I spoke to him a little earlier. I told him I was going on. He said, "You going on?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going on." Yeah.
He been ducking my calls because he promised me. I said, Lloyd, don't give me a date. He's like, yo, Pooh, yo, trust me. So don't give me a date. Whenever you ready, fam, I'm here. That's it.
Say something. Like, he was coming on, but he got caught up, and when he get caught up,
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Right.
But I know he'll be on here soon. And when he come on, we gonna make it special. Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Yo, brother, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I've been hitting you up all the time. Yo, Keith, come on, fam.
I'm always on, man. Like, always on.
I know. I see you.
You had some good ones, man. Like, I'm always gonna support you. Had some good ones. You know what I'm saying? You had some good ones.
Definitely, man. I was like, yeah, Keith finally told us. So I was telling people, yo, listen, bro, Keith, I know people always try to fill me in like I don't know. Nigga, I was there. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? So, last question, Keith.
Cause like my thing is like,
Go ahead.
I don't need no validation to my game, cause like, cats know what I did to him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I stopped playing basketball because like it wasn't like it wasn't fun to me no more. It wasn't.
Right.
Because like I could stay off basketball for 2 years, and the next dude who's supposed to be that dude, I come back and I still doing what I'm doing. I'm still doing what I'm doing. So why keep playing and I could take 2 years off and come back and still do what I'm doing. So that's why I stopped. You know, like,
trust me, I know all too well, man. Mm-hmm. So three guys. Top high school, college, and pro you played against, and we get you out of here.
Top high school, Lloyd. Top college, Demetrius.
Yes.
Demetrius. Top pro, Anthony Mason.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? I say that too. I faced Mace the year he joined the Knicks at West 4th, and we had a really good battle. And after the game, he gave me the respect I deserved, man. I was like, you know what? I can play with these guys, and that's all the validation I needed right there.
Me and Mace had battles when he was at the Knicks, and before he got to.
Right.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, man.
All right, last one, Keith, I promise.
All right.
Because I know you have thoughts on this.
Uh-huh.
What's your thoughts on reclassing back? And then I'll let you get out of here, man.
Reclassing back? For what? Why? Then you're not showing your game. If you have to go back a year, you ain't showing your game. You know what I'm saying? Take this out. In case we all reclass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bye.
That answered it right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Appreciate
you. And look, you ain't doing the film directing?
Nah, no, what that is? That's Bimmy. It's coming on next month. After was that movie Snowflake or Snow something?
Right.
Yeah, that's Bimmy joint.
Listen, I need you to reach out to Bim and let him know your guy Pooh's official. You know what I'm saying? You need to come on and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I reached out to him and we was going to mark down a date, and then he got busy. But he did reach back out to me.
Got you.
I appreciate you, my brother.
All right, kid.
Oh, hold on. It's that Snowfall.
Snowfall, yeah.
Yeah, KJ got you correct. They want to make sure that's good.
Oh, right after that.
Yeah.
Come right after that. Uh-huh.
Yo, brother, I appreciate you, man. Y'all love you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you good.
Yeah.
And stay good.
All right.
All right?
Cool.
Peace. Keith Stroud, my guy, my twin. You know, we would show up to the gym. Guys be like, oh, you guys look alike. But anyway, that's my dude from BK, Brownsville, Westinghouse, all of that. All right? Still love. You're a legend, my brother. Keep doing what you're doing, and thanks for everything. Because we are Basketball Heads Live, the official home for New York City basketball. Peace.
Y'all ready? Yes. You have just stepped into the world of chaos. Where everybody goes hard. Come on. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. East Coast. Go hard. West Coast. Go hard. Midwest. Go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody, get online, buy your tickets, cause the game about to start, no time to kick in. Rush to your seats, step inside my arena, lace up my sneakers, change up my demeanor. The coach put the plan together, gather the team up. We go hard, let no team come between us. Y'all ready?